Why did Almirola just all of a sudden not race this year? Like, what's going on there? Gibbs, I know we got a new driver in the 19, so there's a bunch of full-time cars, but I'm really surprised that there is not an all-star car for Gibbs right now. Anyways, this might be Aric Almirola's last win then, which is his 2025 YoungLife, which I think is just that he gets a sponsorship rebranded Toyota Camry from the first Phoenix race of the Xfinity Series season last year. So let's get this thing out of the box. So here's the diecast out of its box, and it's been a minute since I've gotten a 19 car, but not too long. I got the Ryan Truex 2023 Dover win. I'm surprised the 2024 version of either of Ryan Truex wins didn't get produced, which was a little bit disappointing enough, but it's fine, whatever. At least we got this one. So on the front hood, you got YoungLife, Toyota Supra, JGR, number 19, a lot of rubber pickup there. Simpsons, ARP, Sunoco, your normal contingency sponsors there. Left side has Goodyear, NASCAR Xfinity Series, Cosmetic, Lincoln Welders. Is that Airhead Brass? Yeah, it is. Huh, I didn't know they sponsored Gibbs. Especially since they sponsored Rick Ware Racing. It's kind of just an odd collection, isn't it? YoungLife, the Signatory. Okay. Interstate Batteries, Mac Tools, Siemens. Looks like Sherwin-Williams, Lincoln Welders, Mobile One. Bunch of team sponsors, it looks like there. J.D. Gibbs on the name rail, Toyota, and I'm assuming that's a Joe Gibbs Racing old logo, but I don't think it is, no. I don't know what that is. It might be a J.D. Gibbs logo, actually, if anything. Because I thought the J.D. Gibbs logo looked similar to the Joe Gibbs Racing logo, but of course Joe Gibbs Racing rebranded their logo, so that's what that could be. And the NASCAR race car sticker is on there, which is interesting because this is a 2025 and the Cup cars are 2025, and I think since the next gen, if anything, actually don't have this sticker anymore. I think the trucks perhaps still do. I'm trying to think if I still have I have a 2025 truck right here. I just want to look at it. Yeah, the race truck is still on the trucks, but yeah, it's weird that the Cup cars don't have that anymore. Moving to the rear of the car, you have Toyota, YoungLife, Toyota again, number 19, an in-car camera, YoungLife on the deck lid again, YoungLife, and the number 19. One thing I've noticed, just looking at this car, is a bunch of this random line stuff. What is that? I don't remember ever seeing that on the actual car, and it's wherever there's a YoungLife logo almost, kind of, but like, it's on the deck lid, on the rear end, it's on the front hood. They're like, at first I maybe thought it was like tape or at the buckles for the front hood, but you can see where the front hood lines and the tape really, or whatever these lines are, I'm gonna call them tape, they don't match up with any of that. Maybe a little bit right there, but I have no idea what that is. The right side is destroyed though, of course. I'll talk about that in a second, but yeah, I don't know why it's there and there. I'd be really interested in seeing why that is, but it just looks a little weird for sure at this point. You do have a tear-off as well, it looks like, on the front windshield. Pretty cool they added that, and you still have some of the, what do you call this? The sunshade, I guess, on the front windshield, of course, because they were racing kind of at sunset. There we go. So of course it gets bright, so they put down the shade a bit. A little bit easier here for the driver to see if he wants to. Anyways, the left side of this car looks pretty decent. There's a little scuff right here, but mainly it's on this right side here where the donuts and stuff are. This is all from the last lap though, with, I think it was Bowman in the 17 Hendrick car that race. And so when they came off of 3 and 4, Almirola was on the inside and Bowman was on the outside. Basically Almirola pushed Bowman into the wall, I think. I don't remember exactly how that finish ended up, but like Almirola did win, obviously, and I think he was on the inside. So that's a donut right there from Bowman's. I would assume. Actually, I don't know if it was his left front or his left right. Sorry, left front or left rear, I should say. My guess would be the front left, but I thought they were pretty side by side. I also think Brandon Jones almost won this race, which would have been, maybe it was another bushwhacker. Anyways, it was a janky race, and I don't actually, and now I said this is Almirola's last win. I don't think it was, because I'm pretty sure the 19 car was in the Owners Playoff last year. I think he won Vegas, like 3 weeks before, like the second Vegas race. I don't think that diecast got produced. This is the last Almirola race win produced diecast. Maybe I should say, perhaps that might ever come released. Still looks good. I actually love the shade. The sun is now like beaming through as I'm talking about as I was talking about the sunshade there. Anyways, still a nice car. I wish we got this as a plain version because I really only picked this up because Almirola ran this paint scheme at Daytona in the summer race, and they didn't make a clean version of this car, so this is the only version that was ever released. So a little bit unfortunate on that, but I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. It's decent enough. If you look at it this way, there's just a lot of rubber buildup, and then that scuff on the left side, which is I think from the burnout. Otherwise, though, it's just all that rubber burnout that really makes it look odd. And then the right side, it's a write-off on the right side, really. But if we focus right here, it's decent, right? I'm just glad we get a Toyota Supra. I forget, is this a Ford or is this a Supra here? I think this is a Ford. Yeah, it is, okay. I don't think I have any more Supras to review. Nope. Unless BJ is a Chevy, I know that already. Yeah, we don't get many Supras, don't we? Which is crazy. I think Taylor Gray should have a diecast at this point. I think he might have one coming soon, though. Like, I think either was it Rockingham win? I think that actually made mock already in 164. Perhaps. I could be wrong, but anyways. It is still weird to me, as I mentioned in the intro, that Gibbs doesn't have, like, an all-star car this year. I don't actually remember the last time they didn't have an all-star car. I'm just trying to think. If I go back in years, they obviously had the 19 for a couple years. Before that, they had the 54. When Ty Gibbs didn't run it, I think a bit after Ty Gibbs ran it. I want to say it was like 2020 or 2019, but even then I remember Kyle Busch in the 18 car winning races and in the 54 in 2020. So I feel like it's been a while since there has been an all-star Gibbs car, even if it was just like a part-time car that ran sometimes. I think they did buy the owner's points or whatever, or they got the owner's rights of the 11 car. And I think we all thought that 11 was making a comeback with Gibbs, especially since Colleague isn't racing the 11. Nothing ever came about that. I think they kind of just had that just in case, or maybe for later in the season. But yeah, Almirola, I thought he was going to be like Gibbs' primary Xfinity Series, like bushwhacker driver. And then as of this year, he hasn't ran a race because Gibbs isn't running a bushwhacking car. So I don't know. They're doing fine without it though. Taylor Gray's got a win. Brent Cruz has been really fast. I don't think Brandon Jones has a win yet. Unless he won one early in the season, I don't remember. Maybe he did. I think Brandon Jones got the Darlington win, didn't he? Again? No, I don't know. Either way, they're doing fine. And Williams Walsh won a race. We let that happen, so I think they're in good hands. Otherwise, that's all we got. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Actually, the suspension is off a little bit. It's a little shaky. It's a little annoying, but whatever. Who cares? It's a Joe Gibbs Toyota Supra. I'll take it anytime I can get it.